To simplify a ratio, you divide both sides of the ratio by the same number. Suppose you have a recipe for pastry. The ratio of flour to butter is 200 to 100. When the units are the same, in this example the flour and the butter are both given in grams, you don't need to write the units in the ratio. It is also very important to get these two numbers the right way round. If you had wanted to write the ratio of butter to flour, it'd be 100 to 200. To simplify this ratio, we have to find a number that will divide exactly into 200 and 100. In this case, 100 divides into 200 and 100 exactly, so we can write 2 to 1. This ratio means there is twice as much flour as there is butter, and we can apply this ratio to any quantity. For example, if we only had 80 grams of butter, then because we know we need twice as much flour, we multiply the 80 grams by 2, which tells us that we need 160 grams of flour. We want to find out how much mango and orange juice we should mix with 120 millilitres of apple juice. Normally, the best way to approach these types of problems is to write the original recipe as a ratio in its simplest form. To write it in its simplest form, we need to find a number that will divide exactly into 75 and 100 and 150. 5 divides exactly into all three numbers, so 75 divided by 5 is 15, 100 divided by 5 is 20, and 150 divided by 5 is 30. We can now simplify the further because 5 divides exactly into 15 and 20 and 30. 15 divided by 5 is 3, 20 divided by 5 is 4, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. So this is the ratio in its simplest form, as there is no numbers which will divide exactly into 3 and 4 and 6. We have 120 millilitres of apple juice. So we need to scale up the ratio in proportion to find the amount of mango and orange juice required. We need to ask, what number multiplied by 3 gives an answer of 120? Since 120 divided by 3 is 40, this is the number we need. We can now multiply 4 by 40 to get 160 millilitres, and we can multiply 6 by 40 to get 240 millilitres. So the answer to the question is we need 160 millilitres of mango juice and 240 millilitres of orange juice. Quantities must be in the same units before you can simplify the ratio. In this next example, a bottle of cleaning fluid has instructions to mix 25 millilitres of cleaning fluid with 2 litres of water. We need to find out how much water should be mixed with 40 millilitres of cleaning fluid. In this example, the cleaning fluid has been given in millilitres and the water has been given in litres. We need to either change the 25 millilitres into litres or change the 2 litres into millilitres. It is normally easier to change the larger units, in this case litres, into smaller units, in this case millilitres. 1 litre of water equals 1,000 millilitres, so 2 litres of water equals 2,000 millilitres. The ratio of cleaning fluid to water is 25 millilitres to 2,000 millilitres, and since the units are the same, we can leave them out. We can now simplify the ratio. Both sides will divide by 5. 25 divided by 5 equals 5, and 2,000 divided by 5 equals 400. The ratio can be simplified further by dividing both sides by 5 again. 5 divided by 5 equals 1, and 400 divided by 5 equals 80. So the ratio of cleaning fluid to water in its simplest form is 1 to 80. Finally, if I want to find out how much water I need to mix with 40 millilitres of cleaning fluid, I have multiplied 1 by 40 to get 40, so I need to multiply 80 by 40, which gives 3,200 millilitres of water.